For you today. It is a Louis Hayes Power Thought card that says, "My life is a mirror." And here is the card deck if you want to take a look. And it is, again, a great reminder. Because what if your life is truly that mirror? What do you see? And this is a moment when we can reflect what we see. Is that what we see something we like? Is there something where we want to make course corrections? My name is Dr. Katja, and I'm a spiritual counselor. I help people to thrive after trauma, because often what happens when we go through challenging or traumatic life experience, we start telling stories within about those events. And often these stories that we tell are limiting. So you might check in now. How is your inner dialogue? Is your inner dialogue supporting you? Is it uplifting you, inspiring you like your biggest cheerleader? Or is it really that harsh inner critic? Or is it just discouraging you, putting you down, like all the ideas you get, it just says it's not possible for you. So again, it is taking that moment to reflect and see what is the inner dialogue right now. Because again, the awareness is the key. If it's something that you don't like, let's work on it. Let's find a way how you can support yourself even more. And if it's already encouraging, you can say congratulations to yourself and acknowledge that you are indeed supporting yourself on this journey that we call life. And on the other side, there is a text too, so let me read that one for you. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. Because sometimes when we have people around us, and maybe you have noticed this too, there is something that is highlighted for you. And it isn't, again, an opportunity. If there are things that irritate us about others, how can we make peace with those things? And of course, there are things that we sometimes need to move forward and saying, okay, no, thank you. I'm not choosing that experience. But then there are sometimes moments when we can learn from what's happening. So if other people are mirrors to you, what are you seeing? Because sometimes if we carry certain energy or certain things are unresolved within us, it feels like there are people who come to us and they are pushing a button. And when I studied at the University of Santa Monica, we called those people stackers. And they just came to test. They came to push your buttons. And sometimes they just brought forward some level of emotions. So if you just join now, we are talking about this Louis Hayes card that says, "My life is a mirror," and how other people's are mirrors for us too. And when we have the opportunity to get triggered by other person, instead of getting upset about it, just say thank you, because it brought something forward for you for healing. And I know this is challenging. I know it's easier said than done when the emotional turmoil is on. But here is a trick for you that you can do any given moment, is to take a deep breath in and out, because that starts calming you down. And when we gain that calmness, we can see more. So we can see the situation in a new light. Because have you noticed when there is emotional turmoil happening, we get kind of narrow-sighted. We can't really see the bigger picture. And when we are in that upset state of mind, it just feels like everything keeps like accumulating, and we are getting more and more like triggered. So take a deep breath in and let it go out, because that again can help you to support you in the moment and gain that greater clarity so you can see what's really happening. So taking the moment, because between the what's happening and our reaction, if we can get a little bit longer, that's when we do have more choice. So we are not just reacting, we are taking a moment to choose. And that can be a huge difference and make a huge difference for you. So allowing yourself to have that little moment to reflect can work wonders for you. And I talk more about how you can start seeing your life in a new light, how you can make peace with your past. If there are those stackers who are just pushing your buttons, I talk about this in my new book, Your Spiritual Curriculum, and where I share 5-step method to make peace with your past and transform your future. So that's available for you if you want to take this work to the next level and have guidance. Somebody's showing you through, because I know how it feels when the emotions are running the show, and I know it's possible to find that peace that is the lasting peace of mind, because you start seeing things in a new light. So that is my wish for you, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments. I will check them out. So if you like this, subscribe, and there will be more. I do meditations as well that help you to gain that inner peace, then calmness, and the soul awareness. Because the soul awareness helps you so much, because you start seeing things from the higher perspective. So that's available for you on my channel. Again, my name is Dr. Katja, and I love supporting people to thrive after trauma, because trauma does not need to be a life sentence. You can overcome and make peace with your past. It's possible. So thank you, and talk soon.